Well, Ricky and Tom, we welcome you to Lafayette. Look forward to the season. And Doug, you're the same guy. Your beard just keeps getting grayer and grayer as the seasons progress. But welcome to all three of you. And I know some of you are at home or jealous about the fact that we're able to ask questions and you are not. But let me again remind you, you can type questions to Coach Garrett and the 2020 team captains using the Q&A feature in the Zoom webinar. It's right up at the top of your screen. Just use the drop down and the Q&A will show up there. Please note that there will be a large volume of questions and it may be difficult to answer them all, but we'll do our best to have as many questions answered as we possibly can before we leave you. And again, we want to thank you for joining us there. And we're now approaching about 300 people who are spending some time with us this morning. All right, John, I think it's an exciting time too for everybody, the team and the people at home, even though some people may already know who follow Lafayette football, who your team co-captains are. Let's give them an official introduction and bring them on the screen. So, John, it's all yours. Who are your new captains?
Well, it's a pleasure to announce these guys as our leaders for the 2020 season. They, from the moment they walked on campus, they were the right kind of guys and showed that natural leadership. And they also have been very productive on the field as well and will represent our team in a tremendous way. We'll just go in alphabetical order. First is John Burke, starting offensive lineman for us. He plays offensive guard for us, and he's just been the model football player. Just comes to work, plays with great effort, toughness, smart, reliable, and all the things that make him a flag carrier and a real ambassador of our team. John Burke, offensive lineman, is our first captain. Then going on to Major Jordan. Major Jordan plays linebacker for us. He's been a starter for a couple of years now, and he's played special teams. And since the moment he walked on campus, you could tell this guy loves football. And everything he does, his approach to the practice, the games, off-season training, he's just a guy that positively influences his team. He's a natural leader. He's earned the respect of his teammates. Major Jordan, linebacker, is our second captain. The next captain is Quinn Revere. Quinn Revere plays wide receiver for us. Quinn actually came on to campus as a walk-on and earned his stripes. He's showed great development as a player and a person, and he earned playing time and earned a starting job, and then earned an opportunity to be on scholarship. And he sets the pace for the receivers with his work ethic and his preparation. And he gives just great enthusiasm. He brings that passion, emotion, enthusiasm all the time that we talk about. And he'll do a great job leading our team as one of our captains. And then Otis Thrasher is our fourth captain. Otis plays safety for us, and he is just, you talk about peak, passion, emotion, enthusiasm, and perseverance. I emphasize that last one, that perseverance. Otis has battled injuries and adversity his time here at Lafayette, but he walks around with a bounce in his step and a smile on his face and positively influences his team. He challenges them. He encourages them. He's a natural leader. He got to play a lot this year because he was finally healthy, and he impacted the team on the field, and just thrilled that he's one of our captains. And these four guys, John, Major, Quinn, and Otis, will represent our team very well, and they've earned the respect of our teammates. So really, really pleased with their leadership as we go into 2020.
John, obviously great choices, and we have a little bit of an opportunity to talk to the guys. John, I'm going to start with you. A 3-year starter. You played a couple of positions, right guard, right tackle. This year, all Patriot League second team honors. But now you're the man. You've got to be one of the leaders. Talk a little bit about that responsibility and maybe how you've grown into the leadership role in your years at Lafayette.
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely just, I think, the highest honor to be nominated a captain by your teammates, by your peers. Because it just shows that level of respect, that level of belief in you from your teammates. as well as trust from your teammates, your coaches. It really means a lot, especially coming into Lafayette as a freshman. I actually missed my entire freshman season. I was hurt. But as soon as I was healthy, as soon as I was moving again, teammates, coaches gave me every opportunity, welcomed me with open arms. And I kind of found my way eventually into the rotation and into the starting lineup, and just kind of tried to embody what being a Lafayette football player is about from that point forward. So to culminate to this point, it's a huge honor, and I'm very, very thankful and very excited for the coming future.
Well, thank you for that, and congratulations. And Major, you too, a 3-year starter last year, led the team in tackles with 112 of them. Even managed to pick up an interception. I'm not quite sure how that happened for you, but congratulations on that. And kind of the same question for you. I think you've kind of been a leader throughout your years at Lafayette, but this puts a little bit more responsibility on you. And talk a little bit about how you're going to accept that role. I think you're muted. There you go.
Yeah,
Major.
there we go. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like John said, it's a true honor to be recognized by your peers and your teammates as a captain for the team. So it's just a great honor. And, I think we have a great group of guys in general. A lot of the guys on the team, we don't really necessarily need captains because we all just keep each other accountable no matter what. Even if you're a freshman to a senior, we all have that one goal in mind. So we want to win the Patriot League title and beat Lehigh. So that's our ultimate goal, and everybody's on board to just keep us doing that job. You know what I mean? So as being a captain, it's a great honor and stuff like that to lead us into this new season on and off the field, be able to represent the Lafayette football program. But, as I said, there's a lot of guys on this team that, everybody's holding each other accountable, in our workouts and, our meetings and making sure we know our job and to do what's right for the team, because we're all chasing after the championship. So we're looking forward to the season and we're excited to get going.
We are too. Mike, you got some questions.
Yeah. Hey, Quinn, what's up, man? How you doing? All right? Good to see you, bro. Hey, listen up. I wanted to find out from you. You're obviously coming off a little bit of an injury, so this season means even more to you, I think, and you're leading what I think is the best group of athletes. I think Otis will be upset I said that about the DBs, but you got a nucleus of wide receivers that is going to be fantastic this year. Tell me a little bit about your feeling about being elected captain and what it means coming off maybe that injury, what you have to prove.
Yeah, I think that's a great question. I think this season, to me, is going to be a lot sweeter than all the others. Going into your senior year, I kind of had some of those games stripped from me, and I'm thankfully healthy now. Like you said, the group of wide receivers is extremely talented. I think one of the most talented groups since I've ever been here, and I'm excited to lead them. There are a lot of young guys, and so they have a lot of developing to do. But as we all did when we first came in, they're maturing a lot mentally and physically, and so I'm excited for it. And it's been a huge privilege just to be elected captain alongside these guys. And what I like to look at it as, our team is really special this year because it's not just us four as leaders and captains. We have so many other leaders. I couldn't even count them all. The entire senior class is leaders, junior classes are leaders, and even some of the going to be sophomores have developed. So we have a team full of leaders, which I think will create a lot of success for us and a lot of unity as well.
Yeah, and Otis, let's talk to you a little bit about the same thing. I mean, a position that's near and dear to my heart, the DBs. You got to follow in the footsteps. I mean, you think of the guys that you played with over the years, the Phil Parhams, the Eric Mitchells, YT last year, YT serving as a captain. What can you take from some of those guys? What can you kind of, reflect on and say, hey, I can use this, this, and this, and what can you bring to a captaincy knowing that you played with those guys with such talent?
Yeah, definitely playing with those guys was a great honor, and being a captain is a great honor. But definitely playing with those guys, learning different things, different aspects about the game, and just upping my game, and basically how to always work 110% always. And that's why they reached the level they did. Phil being All-American, YT being the captain, Eric being an outstanding player for his 4 years at Lafayette. It's just just being a part of being in the same defensive back core as them really taught me that just to always push myself and always try to reach another level and try to play at a high standard. And as a captain, I just want to make sure that we always holding each other accountable. Like like we said, we have a lot of leaders on the team, and I know we're going to do that. And I know that everyone's going to hold each other accountable and always play at this high standard because, like Major said, the ultimate goal is to get the Patriot League championship. And the only way we could do that is if we're playing at our best always and competing always and just holding ourselves accountable. And yeah, and I'm really excited for the 2020 season, and I can't wait.